Hello everyone, welcome back to the Town Car video. In this one, we're preparing my black Signature L for winter outdoor storage. I do not plan on driving this thing in the slides. I have my white car to drive, and I hardly even drive that car out at all. I basically use my work van for everything. They let me stop at a grocery store on the way home, and that's usually when I get groceries. So we are gonna head to, well, I had to pick up some groceries, so that's what I was doing right now. I know, kind of ironic, but anyway. Heading to the gas station at the moment to fill us up with premium no ethanol gasoline, so P91, and then we're going to put some fuel stabilizer in it. But at the moment we're just getting to the gas station, so I'll keep this video rolling because some of you wanted to see me driving this car as kind of a POV a little bit, so we will do that. There we go. All pulled in. Turn this off. Open the gas tank. Pop out. Now, this specific store offers 4 cents off when you go and pay inside and show a competitor's fuel discount. And I get 50 on 17. And I also have, what is it?
Like a receipt?
No, I'll be right. Thanks. So, get fuel in. And then we wait. Before we finish fueling all the way, we're going to put some stabilizer in it. This treats up to 20 gallons, which is what this tank is. We'll grab this and fill it up. Got our fuel stabilizer added. That took longer than usual. Well, we hit $50, but we haven't even filled the tank yet all the way, so we need to go inside and prepay again. Well, just finished filling up, took about $53. I replaced every single mode and blend door in the dash panel. We're talking like the one with the TSP about that clicking noise, so the floor mode, floor and defrost, and then I replaced panel mode door, the recirculation mode door, the passenger and driver blend doors. I didn't do that. I pay the dealership too, but what I did replace was the passenger side blend door, which can be accessed if you remove the glove box, which is very, very easy to do. The driver's one you can also do yourself, but you need kind of small hands and some swivel sockets. You have to remove the lighting control module, but it is possible to do without removing the dash. Actually, it's what the service information says to do, to not remove the dash and just do that. But I thought, well, while I have the dash removed, I'll also tell them to replace all the doors as well. And they did do that, which is very nice of them. And it kind of cost the same price as the white one because I had the white one inside the dealership for the same thing. But I got a plan. Well, first we need to head home so I can drop off my groceries that need to be in the refrigerator. And then we're gonna go for a drive, get the engine up to operating temperature, which it already is, but I want to go for a drive to get the stabilizer fuel additive kind of mix into the fuel system as well as the premium gas. So I got a place we're going to do that. After we've been driving for some time, the next stop is to get a car wash, and then we're going to fill up on air, do an oil change, and then put it underneath the car cover. But we got our vehicle all washed, looking nice. I'm going to dry this off here eventually. But next thing is overflowing tires. So the regular spec for the Signature L on the door jamb is 35 psi for all tires, so front and rear. I believe my Signature Limited was 32 in the front and 35 in the rear, so they bumped it up by a couple psi for the front. But we're going to set this to 42. I think should do it. I'm going to click start, and we're going to fill this up. With the stabilizer fuel added and the tires filled up and a car wash is complete, engine is at operating temperature, the next thing to do, and almost the final thing to do, is to do an oil change. This is gonna remove the deposits in the oil, so that way they don't sit there for like 4 months, 5 months in the cold. And a fresh oil change will also help it start up better, get flowing a bit better when we do set it up in the spring. So let's go ahead and do the oil change. I got the tank car already on ramps. There we can see the tank car is on ramps. So we're gonna go underneath. This way we don't need a jack. Drain an oil pan on the filter, put some fresh oil in it, and then run it for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna poke it and put it underneath the car cover. So we're gonna get ahead and remove this drain plug. This is hot, so I'm going to be careful here. That would be nice. There we go. And definitely a bit cleaner than the white tank car, a bit more. So we're gonna let this drain and clean off this bolt, and this is gonna just drip down. Got the bolt though cleaned up. Well, good luck showing this, but the next part is to do the oil filter itself. On the Malibu, my 05 Malibu I had the 3.5 liter V6 in it. The oil filter was just easily accessible right here, but in this Ford's V8 4.6 module configuration, they have it here on the side, in the way of some power steering lines and the power steering rack itself. It's not too bad. Basically what you want is a small adjustable wrench we got here. This one just opens and closes. You know, you put these on, you hand tighten them, which is what I do, and they somehow just get tighter. So I suppose that's a good thing, but it wasn't too bad to remove. We let this drain for a little bit, and now we can begin removing this filter itself. Go ahead and got a new filter here. We're going to use a little bit of this old oil and lubricate this O-ring. And I did double check that the O-ring from the old one is still on there and it's not attached to this base. We go ahead and add some oil to it. Okay, we got a filter here. This engine calls for 6 quarts of oil. That's what we got, full synthetic here. Go ahead and start pouring this in. Unfortunately, you can't pre-fill this filter, and you hear knocking when you first do oil change, which is amazing, by the way. You chill the raw performance, just you can hear it making a noise. Truly awesome. That was a joke. But we got it down off the ramps, and then we're gonna go ahead and kind of clean up here, let the engine run for a little bit to circulate the oil before we turn it off for the last time. And then last time we'll turn it on, or the next time we'll turn it on, this will be the spring. Let's go ahead and clean up.